Yo guys, what's up? What better way to start off talking about the Pleiadian maids and talking about the Pleiadian maid that I feel like has been involved majority of season 3. Yes, I'm talking about Lupusregina Beta, aka Ginge. I'm gonna call her Ginge because her name's kind of long, or I just call her Beta, refer to her as Beta. So let's get started with the video topic, and this is a video thanks to everyone who watched my other video about the Pleiadian maid squad as an overall squad and how they work together. If you haven't checked it out, go look at it, and without further ado, let's begin. Alrighty, so let's talk about my brown haired skinned Ginge. She is an heromorphic race. She is a level 5 in werewolf class. That is only the racial class she does possess. Other Pleiadian maids have more than one racial class, but Lupusregina Beta is just a werewolf. Her creator really wanted to cement that she is a werewolf by even cementing the fact that her name means werewolf queen in Latin. I wish I could give her creator some clout for being that creative, but her creator's name is still unknown as of now. We were first introduced to Lupus in episode 1, season 1 of OverLord, but she was really introduced in an informal way. We knew that she was part of the Pleiadian maids, but she wasn't given any screen time. But this changed. In season 3, she's been more prevalent. Ainz has assigned her the important job of protecting Karn village. Her job is to protect 4 individuals. Lupus is shown to be kind-hearted towards the villagers of Karn village. She's outgoing. She always has a smile on her face. She is easy to approach. And given the scene interactions with her and Henry and the other villagers, you wouldn't think that she would have any hidden agenda. There is slight hints portraying to Lupusregina's true personality. The goblins, the goblin troops, they are well aware how strong she is. They know that she can theoretically kill everyone in the village. If you take a look in season 3, throughout the majority of the episodes when Lupusregina appears to Henry and the goblin troops are around, the goblin troops are on a high alert. They give each other slight eye gestures and body language, knowing that be ready, something may go down. Even though Lupusregina portrays herself as being outgoing, always smiling, you wouldn't think that she would be thinking something that would be evil necessarily, but the Goblin troops, I guess you would call it some kind of sense. They sense a hidden dark personality trait that she probably carries, and they're right about it.
Hey, Agu, that Lupusregina girl is dangerous, so keep your distance.
What makes her so dangerous?
Trust me on this.
Because later on throughout season 3, we see that Lupusregina has been failing to inform Ainz that the villager Karn is going to be attacked. They're going to be attacked by a troll and by a snake. Ainz himself goes out into the forest and finds out that this is about to happen. Lupusregina, she told Ainz that she thought the village itself was inconsequential, that everyone in the village were just playthings in the view of the Supreme One. And Ainz was truly angry. This is the first time we've seen Ainz mad at any NPC from the Great Tomb of Nazarick. Ainz took it upon himself that Lupusregina didn't understand her true mission, because her mission was to guard the village itself, but she failed to even inform of the incoming attack that could have led to their destruction. Lupusregina falls on her knees, pleading to Ainz and apologizing that he is not the one to blame, it is her fault. She seemed to apologize in a panic. It seemed like she thought that the Supreme One may leave them because of her action. Ainz believes that Lupus has learned and can grasp her mission and sees how important it is. So he sends her back to the village. By sending her back to the village, she does perform her job excellently. In season 3, when Karn village is attacked by the prince of the Restry's kingdom and his soldiers, but they are defeated by Henry's 5,000 goblin army, they retreat, but Lupus wanted more. She follows them. It seems like she allows them to set up camp. In the middle of the night, she appears to them like a monster from a horror story. As sexy as made, a brown-haired, red-head Ginge appears. And she appears with a cynical smile, and behind her are the red caps. The red caps are the goblins that the kingdom, that the soldiers that attacked the village knew and saw. They saw how brutal they were, and it was something out of a nightmare for them. There were already traumatic memories from the red caps, and Lupusregina knew this. That's why she asked Ainz to have the red caps for this certain attack. She wanted to take pleasure in watching them scream in terror as the red caps attacked them. So let's take a look at Lupusregina Beta's full stats, her whole build and everything, the way she was created and special skills that she does possess. She is level 59. Lupusregina is a battle clerk. She focuses on healing magic. Her stats are quite balanced. She has the highest overall stats among the Pleiadian maids, as well as the highest physical defense and resistance stats. Her job levels include Clerk 10, Battle Clerk 5, Warlord 4, Heromorphic 5, and 30 unknown as of now. Her build is HP 53, MP 45, physical attack 46, physical defense 53, agility 37, she ain't that fast, magic attack 45, magic defense 45, resistance 56, so she's probably resistant to a lot of, I would say, poison or even magic, and special ability is 32, whatever that means. So in total, she is 411 with her approximate build points. So it seems like werewolves and Yggdrasil are true to lore. Lupusregina is weak to silver. Silver would deal a lot of damage to her. So Lupusregina has been shown to use quite a few amount of skills. The first one being animal instincts. It allows her to sense her target's thoughts. She isn't able to read her mind, but because she is a werewolf, I assume that she is more in tune with nature. So for example, let's just say someone's talking to Lupusregina beta, and they find her attractive and their libido spikes. She's probably going to know the animalistic urges that that person wants to do. Throughout season 3, we've seen her use a spell that's been prevalent. She has the ability to use complete invisibility, which is far superior than to normal invisibility. So with complete invisibility, she is invisible to everyone that doesn't use magic to counteract this effect. I mean, it's no big deal. Lupusregina basically has the superpower that everyone wished they had back in high school. I mean, who hasn't wished they were invisible before, if you catch what I'm saying? Since Lupus is a master in stealth, she does possess the ability to pinpoint magically stealth targets as well. She possesses a healing magic in the 6th tier. She also possesses the ability to fly 3rd tier. She has a middle cure wound spell. Her last spell, which is unnamed, is a spell that she used to kill the big ass troll. It is fire descends from the heavens and it forms from a pillar red light that she used to body his ass. So Lupusregina does have a weapon. It is a crochet. Hopefully I'm saying it right. It is a big ass weapon that doesn't really match her body structure. She is able to wield it with one hand, showing that she does have immense strength. She's been shown to use this to basically batter her enemies. So just like all the Pleiadian maids, Lupusregina Beta was created to delay the incoming invaders that got past the 8th floor to the 9th floor. They were created to delay them in the throne hall. With that being said, there was also a lot of thought put into her personality because of her creator. In the new world, Lupusregina has been shown to view Ainz as being a supreme leader, a leader above all the supreme beings, a leader who is known as a wise king, someone who makes plans years ahead of when they're actually utilized. She also has been shown to support Albedo's love relationship with Ainz. Ainz himself has accredited Lupusregina Beta as being the only maid that she should have gone with to begin his adventures as Momon. He chose Nabe, but he quickly regretted that because he saw that Lupusregina Beta would have been a better choice because of her outgoing personality. Unlike Nabe, she is able to portray herself as being a kind-hearted person. Nabe is a different story. We'll get to her later on. Lupusregina's relationship with her sisters are in good standing. With that being said, her oldest sister, Yuri Alpha, views Lupusregina as being as bad as Solution, meaning that they both are cynical and somewhat evil. Even though Lupusregina's evil karma isn't that high, it's only at 200, compared to Ainz, who is at 500, or Albedo, who is at 500, or Demiurge at 500. So if you aren't familiar with karma, karma is an evil parameter that was used in Yggdrasil. Bad karma can be great if you're using specific spells. It can also render your attacks not that powerful depending on the spells you're using. The fact is, Lupusregina may seem friendly towards Henry and Beliat. I mean, in season 3, episode 3, the majority of the episode, Lupus is counseling the new commander, the new chief, Henry. She's telling Henry that she does have the ability to lead the leader, and she's giving her a pep talk. And Henry felt that the pep talk helped her out a lot. It made her choose herself to be the leader. So Henry's talk with Lupusregina gave her confidence. So when Lupusregina was counseling Henry and they were having a conversation walking throughout the village, I seem to forget that in the food chain of things, Lupusregina is far above Henry. I mean, she can annihilate Henry quite easily. Given the fact that she was talking to Henry very endearing, I forgot that structure, that power structure. But at the end of the episode, we see Lupusregina flying over the village. She's looking down upon them like ants, and the visual really shows how she really feels about them. They're just like ants. She's looking down upon them like a god, knowing their future is something that is basically enticed to Ainz's own goals, that they have no free will, and they just have to abide by what the Supreme One says. And she takes joy in knowing that these beings have no knowledge about this. They truly think that they are protected by Ainz, which they really are, because in episode 4, Ainz makes it apparent to Lupusregina that she kind of fucked up and she should have been protecting the village a little bit more seriously. So there's a funny interaction that happened in the novel. So during the missions, Lupusregina talked to Nabe, and Lupus asked Nabe how she was doing with the humans, how she was interacting with them. Nabe replied with saying that she sees them as being lesser beings. She doesn't even bother knowing their names. And Lupusregina asked if she was okay. She asked Nabe, are you doing alright? She referred to Nabe, are you being a retard or something? Is that the character you're playing? And that's something that caught me off guard. I was laughing when I read this. I mean, that's really fun. That just shows you the attitude and persona that Lupusregina has. So this is going to do it for this video. So let me know what you guys thought. Like, comment, subscribe. I will really appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of love and support from you guys. And my channel has been growing. And I see it and I love it. Other than that, let me know what you guys thought of the video. Did I miss any key information? Let me know in the comment sections. Just as much as you guys like hearing this, I love hearing from someone else who reads the novels and can enlighten me a bit. I mean, I appreciate it. I want to have a conversation in the comment sections. And let me know what made you would want me to do a video about next. Until next time, guys, have a great day, and Jay Sensei out.